Fair one. SilverCheesecake, Block 2. Danganronpa. Don't worry, Hero, you're not the killer. I don't think you are. Okay. I'm pretty positive about the killer, and I'm sort of positive about the accomplice. I was thinking about it because, you know, Celeste is like, she took Hina out of the nurse's office, leaving Hifumi alone. I forget who the one that was suggesting to leave him alone in the first place was. And also, what the heck was Celeste doing in the rec room anyway? Like for real. Like, I don't think she has an actual alibi. But let's just roll right in and find out who the killer is. Now, actually, because I got left at the bullet time event, I have to start over, which is fine. You know, this is easy up until then, so I'll cut right to that. All right, so we're gonna roll into bullet time. This is gonna suck, but let's try it. So, okay, there's like 5 different buttons you gotta remember. So you got the tab button, the left mouse button, the right mouse button, and the space button. Okay, that's 4. That's fine. Oh boy, Celeste is not gonna go easy on me. I mean, I wouldn't expect her to, but okay.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your work.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. What the fudge? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm doing the wrong thing. That's why.
You are a fool.
Okay, just don't do. Oh, I did fever time.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Okay, that's what I did. Miserable. Really? Okay.
You are a fool.
Okay.
So pathetic.
Okay.
Lies will get you nowhere.
Okay. Oh, I did it!
I cannot. This should prove
Nope,
it.
I don't even... I'm sorry, I didn't even hear what she said. I did not take any time. Why am I being sorry about that? I murdered that.
If you're asking for proof that
I did
the
not
dolly
murder it.
I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Yeah.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
She's making herself so suspicious.
The killer
Just
probably
saying.
rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Suck it, Celeste. Sorry. Oh, yeah, no, you... Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
Come on.
I'm not sure that really matters.
Here are all the telegroups.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
You would have to bend over, and Hina was saying she couldn't even bend at the waist when she was wearing that. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Alright. Robo Justice costume. Yeah, it doesn't bend at the waist.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from
correct,
there,
correct.
the body
Well,
was
we
moved
don't
to
know
the
that, but...
repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Correct.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Ah! Yes, I did it.
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong, Hina. I mean, you're right, but he couldn't do it. One would have to
You're
bend over, but he
absolutely
couldn't.
Right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
You were the one wearing
Back
it.
to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me, man. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Right.
Am I right about that?
Oh, you were so right. You were right as fudge,
Now that you
Makoto.
mention it, yeah.
Yeah, you darn right. Little ice cream hat head. What? I don't know. Her hair. I just noticed it looks like chocolate ice cream. Not that I want to look at. What? Stop.
To push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
You'd have to kick it.
What's to stop you
Oh,
from simply
exactly.
pushing the dolly with your feet?
See, Celeste is being awfully, defensive.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
The thing is, I don't know. I think it's too early for her to get killed.
It'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in
Ah, yeah, he's got a point.
Isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off to move the body because Hero's not strong enough. Wait, you can't take it off by yourself. Once it's on, you can never take it off. Okay, that's pretty easy.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. So yeah.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Correct.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Yeah.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Ah, true.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
She's making herself so suspicious. She's got to let it go.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. Oh, I get to do his voice still. Flashback. What guy? Robo-Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now. See, look, right there. You saw the RJ on the Robo-Justice costume. So, I think he may have let a slip up.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
She's making herself so suspicious. Hina.
It's gotta be right.
For real, Hina?
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Thank you, Kyoko. We needed some Kyoko in this trial.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
For real.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Ah, she's so bad. I love
Perhaps,
her.
but where do we go from here?
Let's review
like
this
Sakura,
series
too.
of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
For real.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All
I
right,
doubt
then.
that.
Let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
So what was she doing
I
there?
was unconscious for about an hour after I
Oh,
was
right.
attacked by my mystery
She
assailant.
said she was unconscious, but what was she doing there in the first
I know
place?
it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
How do you remember that? I don't know.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
Oh, another question. Oh no, she did take the camera. That's right.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Hearing Sakura say Robo-Justice is just... Oh, that's funny.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. And that right there, too. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
Excuse me. Ungya! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi
Fake.
dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
But the body discovery announcement was for Taka, and that's what I think. And I imagine, because Sakura said she found the body at the same time. Now it's just a matter of who the other 2 people
Celeste
that were
and Hina there and headed back to the
saw him.
3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
I'm curious. Well, the 2 things I'm still curious about are why they moved Taka's body in the first place, and how Hifumi died.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
She found the bodies, sure.
Which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
So when the door was locked earlier, she probably gave a little knock, said, "Hey, you're good to go." Or maybe she did the killing, but I don't know how she would have done that.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It
Not for
certainly
someone like
seems
you,
to
though.
me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Dun, dun. Okay. Monokuma File 3. That said, fudge. All right, let's just check it out.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
He did.
Or
I think you're right.
perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, we don't.
Taka came last.
Oh, the freaking thing.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See?
Yeah.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
No. Ice Cream Head. Hammer Justices were numbered, but they were not used in that order. It's just that freaking thing blocked me.
I wonder if, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
It did it again. Wait, no, it didn't. What?
Shoot!
But we don't know what order.
So, regarding Taka's death,
We don't know what order, do we?
I wonder if he
Hold
died
on.
before Hifumi.
That's a bunch of bull crap.
We already know what Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Is it?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
I did both of them. What in the fudge?
Shoot!
Don't make this another thing like the thing. Hold the crap on. Let me read this again, okay? They did not say anything about the order of the crap. What in the fudge?
Was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
Am I supposed to do the
While
flashback
Taka's
thing?
death came-
What? Hold on. Am I really supposed to do the flashback thing? Well, why doesn't Monokuma File work against the first thing that she said? We don't know the order. Guess we're doing flashback. That's the only other thing I haven't done.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Alright, let's try this.
Because of the numbering of the Justice.
That worked?
No, that's wrong.
But the Monokuma File should have worked on the order thing. We don't know the order.
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
I guess, I kind of guess. I understand the reasoning, but yes, yeah, obviously we know that the hammers might not have been used in the same order.
That's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Yeah, we don't know the order that they were killed in because it doesn't say it in the Monokuma File.
So you're saying
That's my
that they
thinking.
wanted us to think
But I'm glad I
the hammers were used
made that
in
work out.
order. But in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Way before.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Oh, what the fudge. Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Oh, his watch. His watch. Oh, okay. Wristwatch. Okay, that's easy. Alright, let's do it. Boom. Okay, give me an S. Thank you. T. Oh, I missed the T. That's okay. Oh, wait, no, I have a T. W. W. What comes next? Okay, I'm working it right now. Okay, and give me an H, and then it's a rack. You're milking it here. Okay, here we go. Boom.
Now I understand.
So suck on that clock.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning. which happened around 7.
And then, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
And nobody saw him until that whole thing.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the
Didn't slip
wrong
past me.
assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Booyah.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
True.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Okay, I already said this like 5 times, so I'm just gonna skip through. Yep, nurse's office. Let's go.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know.
Sorry,
They must have
bro.
recorded
Genocide
him
Jack.
screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
Hero, leave it to the big guys.
That's
Thank you.
true. Where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Yeah, there's an odd, like, trust that I have in Genocide Jill. I don't know why, but, like, I feel like she's such, like a flamboyant murderer that she's not gonna kill anybody because of that.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
Oh, Kyoko time.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how
She
Hifumi's
knows.
body got moved.
See, she already knows,
That's
because she's a
true.
bad A.
We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
There's one way. Say it, Kyoko.
What if I told you there
Yeah.
was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
I was right. Yeah. If Fumi wasn't dead, he just did that and hit his head. Nah, he put blood on his head. That's what I meant. He was my friend. Okay, I'm sorry. They had to play this awesome butt music, too.
The dead body moved on its own?
I knew he was going to talk about ghosts.
Another ghost.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
What's she not implying? Or was she implying? that he's not dead.
But perhaps in reality, he was still alive.
He's still alive. Well, not now, because he's dead. He was alive. Okay, I'll stop.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Yeah, the blood transfusions in the fridge.
It isn't possible.
Why not? The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? The glasses thing, is that what they're going to talk about next? Oh, okay. Why would... Is this going to be a flashback? I don't know.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
That is impossible. That it was impossible. What?
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
No.
Are we really so sure about that?
We're not sure about that.
Maybe
Actually, we're sure that it's not the
announcement
case.
was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Before, because I'm going to screw something up. Let me save. Will it let me save? It definitely will not let me save. I got to just not screw this up, or I'm going to be doing that whole thing over again. And I do not want to do bullet time over. Alright, sure the body discovery announcement was only made once, but Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at almost exactly the same time. Let me think about this.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead. Without it, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Okay.
And that is why the announcement was made.
Okay.
Are we
I think
really so sure?
I think it
Maybe
is
the announcement
flashback.
was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
But see, they're like putting the white noise in front of each one. I do think it's
Are you saying that
flashback.
when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No.
He was actually still alive.
It is impossible.
Maybe this will work.
Hifumi was dead. Without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement.
No, I don't think the
along
one I
with the
have is
rest of
right.
us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, I'm gonna take
And
Kyoko's.
that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
All right, don't screw this up.
Maybe the
Don't
announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay. All right, please let this work.
Are you saying that when we first found him,
Okay.
there's a chance
Give me
he
some
was
time.
actually
Here we go.
still-
No. Hifumi was dead. Without a doubt.
All right, please let this work.
And you know that how?
Please let this work.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Yes! Oh my God! Thank God. Oh, I murdered that one on the first try. I'm happy. All right, we gotta save though, cause
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
I'm gonna go with no. I'm also gonna go with let's save because I'm gonna screw up later. Hit me with that. Hit me with it. Hit me with that. Wait. Hit me with that. Okay. Took me like 4 tries. Okay. That's fine. Okay.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
Well, you gotta consider then that other announcement, the one when Hifumi actually died.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Correct.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Highly doubt it.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
See, Byakuya, as much as a douche can be, he's good at this.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly.
And I trust him.
We heard the body discovery
Trial-wise.
announcement twice.
Like now. I don't really trust him that much, but whatever. Second body discovery announcement. First time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when, just after Hifumi came back to life, when Toko was found unconscious when both bodies were rediscovered. It was just after he came back to life. What? Well, the second announcement came right after Hifumi woke up for the last time, I think.
Shoot!
Oh, what? What? But it was true. Well, he didn't come back to life, that's right, because he wasn't dead. So, okay. Crap, I sucked. Okay, so when both, yeah, alright. Sorry.
We heard it
Yeah,
the
I deserve
second
that
time in
one.
the
I wasn't paying
repository
attention.
when we rediscovered the two bodies.
But, hang on. So he really was dead. Alright, so... He wasn't playing dead that time. So then what brought him back to life, exactly? That's what I'm a little confused about. Alright, after a certain amount of time, which... Yep. After a certain amount of time, sorry. I
Didn't
used the
seem
wrong
weird
voice.
at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
You know... They could have just, like, checked pulses.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
That's the glasses thing.
Oh, I know!
What?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Oh.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
But she smiled. She liked it.
I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everybody. Alright. Glasses. It has to be. Yes.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body...
She's gonna say they're exactly the same, and that's a lie.
Other than the change in how it was positioned...
Oh crap, no! Oh no! I should have let her finish her sentence. Fudge.
Shoot!
Ah, crap. I should have let her finish her sentence.
Well,
That
here's
was...
one thing we do. The first
Crap.
time we found it, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time, it was
Alright.
in...
But
I
when you
gotta be
compare his
careful.
body
I-
to
this-
other than
what
the
I sh-
change in how it was positioned,
Alright.
there was no notable difference.
Right there! Okay, thank goodness.
No, it's wrong.
Man. I'm pushing it, though. I have a heart and a half.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Show him. Oh, okay, I gotta show him. This is like a free point right here. Alright, where is it? Bop.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Pudgy princess.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth
Is it?
should make
Actually,
things
I don't know.
clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was
Oh,
Princess
Okay.
Giggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
how does she remember that?
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Hair is so funny.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Right?
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it
It's the blood transfusion stuff.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of
Booyah.
blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! Oh, what an idiot!
And he threw it away. He should have, like... Well, I
If
guess
Hifumi
pocketing
was
it wouldn't
still
have
alive
done
at that
any good.
point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Am I gonna pick it? I'm gonna pick it. This is Sakura Taka himself, yeah.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
You know what? I'm trying to think. What if it's... I might have it the other way around. What if Celeste is the killer and Hifumi was the accomplice? That could be the case. I do think Hifumi was the killer because he and Taka were going at it. But I don't know.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Yes.
There's more?
Just do it.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of
The scrap of
Taka's
paper.
lifeless body?
The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be? Crap. There's two pieces of paper. I gotta remember which is which. There's that, and the note Hifumi had. Beautiful. No, wait. No, hold on. That Hifumi stole from Taka. Taka took that. Hold on, wait, no, wait. Let me think. What was the e-handbook again? What was that for? I don't remember. Okay, now I'm actually, like, reconsidering for some reason. Spotless hammer. Oh, right. What? I think Taka had. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Just to make sure.
Talking
It
about
seemed
the
too
note
obvious,
Fumi
but it
had hidden
was.
away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his
Yeah.
pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Mine Akuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Wait, this one's a little different.
So,
My note it said,
he did actually get 2 notes.
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Yeah. Huh. So maybe the first note was intended for Celeste.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hero got.
Oh no! Oh, maybe Celeste wrote it for him.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got
That didn't
in
look
touch
like
with
her
another
handwriting, though.
person besides Hero.
Well, I mean, it looked like Hifumi's handwriting.
And that person could only have been...
Wait, hold on. This should be obvious.
I got it!
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying
That's
attention.
right.
I should be.
Taka! The killer used this note to draw out
Oh,
Taka
okay.
and murder him.
Yeah. Yeah, what was I thinking? Of course, it wasn't intended for Celeste. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Yeah, I gotta get my head back in the game.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
What?
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Ugh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Yeah, milk sack. Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Alright, oh god, really? I hate when they do this. Okay. Fudge. Okay.
Huffy had the note, right?
Oh crap, sorry. Oh, okay, what's the button?
Intended for
Oh, there we go.
must have been Huffy!
Why do they gotta have spinning white noise?
Remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
Yep.
The time doesn't matter!
Yeah, it does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Okay, so I think that's where I used my bullet. Time on the note said 6 a.m. What happened to 6 a.m.? That's what I need to clear up. Okay.
Huffy had the note, right?
So it's the broken wristwatch. I'm pretty sure.
Must have been Huffy!
That's throwing me off.
Remember what the note said. What time did it say
Okay.
to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Okay. We're gonna do it right
The
here.
note has nothing to do with TikTok!
I did it, okay.
No, it's wrong.
I wish you could get hearts for, like, getting on the first try.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. You've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Yeah.
There's more. Look where the note says to meet.
The equipment room.
Right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place
It's-
written in the note.
Still could have been Celeste.
I
but-
think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Like, it still could have been Celeste that killed him.
Well,
And
when you put it like
Hifumi
that.
drew him out for her.
No further objections!
Yeah, you don't object.
Someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
Yeah.
Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
But he didn't get all the way.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show up.
I got you. I got you. Okay. Let me present the proof. This was not in anybody's pants. I must let you know.
I got it!
Okay. Boom. 4 hearts again.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the
We
note
wouldn't have
found
checked that
hidden on
beforehand?
Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Are one in the same.
They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip,
Yes.
leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
I think you did,
That
Sack.
means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Oh, does that mean he wasn't the murderer? Oh, I feel... Okay, well, if that's the case, then I feel stupid. Whatever, doesn't matter. But I have to end it right there. Wait, let me see. I was so adamant about him being the killer, but I think Celeste then would be the killer. I think one of them. I think one of them. But anyway, gonna end it right there. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. As always, peace!